First and foremost, let it be said, welcome back to Freelancer. Let's go into space. Good. Please excuse the inconvenience. It seems that somehow, for some reason, that's normal, I don't know, OBS had a little bit of trouble and decided not to stream me.
7-4. Stand by. I'm scanning your cargo bay. You're clean.
Dock. Cancel. Dock.
Yeah, I wanted to go on a mission, yes.
We're full at the moment. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Alright, as I was trying to say before, my HUD's looking a little bit different now. I'm pretty sure it's not exactly as it should be, but I can work with this just to fix my resolution issue, if you know what I mean. Because now I got 1920 to 1080, and that's just way better than the old resolution of this game. Also better for the stream, as I noticed while cutting. And yeah, why not? Let's go for this. And yeah, end of the day, it was just a better decision. Just needed a little bit of tinkering in some mini files. But hey, all good.
This is Navy Gamma 17 at Bounty Hunters Gold 15-3. I'm scanning your cargo for contraband.
Go to.
This is Liberty Police, Theta 15 to Freelancer Alpha 1-1. You will submit to a cargo scan. You pass muster. Everything's in order.
To be frank, I never liked to fight in debris fields and everything like that. It's not bad, nebulas are worse, but usually I prefer free flight. Battle in open space.
We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again.
No way you're getting to our leader.
You're out of your league. I'm warning you. You'd better stop this. This is the Mission Commission. We show your target is rabbiting. Do not fail to meet your objective. Objective destroyed. Mission Commission out.
Well, last guy isn't important anyway.
Go to.
That was a nice, quick and easy mission. Though, to be fair, this ship is way more powerful than the last one. more and better weaponry, an additional turret. Yeah, it's good. Heavier armor, better shields. You know the drill.
This is Bounty Hunters Black 8, submitting data. Transmission received, Bounty Hunters Black 8. Where are you heading? We're en route from
Dock.
Fort Bush. We're going to Baltimore Shipyard. We have 10 more waypoints to go.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 3. This is Liberty Police Alpha 10. We're
Nothing of importance to sell, so next mission we go. Honestly, we'll take this one in the Pittsburgh debris field again. And after that, see, it's only a short
Freelancer
flight
Alpha
away.
1-1. This is Fort Bush. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Thankfully, Fort Bush isn't a loud
Your
station or
objective is at
anything.
the mission waypoint. See the nav map for further details.
No, as I was trying to say, after this, we will go to... I mean, you've seen a bit of Colorado so far. So, I'd say we go to the Texas system after that and do a mission or two there. I still need some cash, so it should be alright. And Texas isn't really a system you get to see a lot of in the campaign usually, so might be nice to have a little look in that shitty system.
You're in range of your target. We've marked the ship for you, so he'll be easy to find. You're out of your league. Target destroyed.
Easy.
Mission Commission signing off.
Go to.
No thank you, go away. I do not want such advertisement. Very well then, to the Texas jump gate we go. And a little side note, you see that purplish area over there. Those are the Badlands. That is a nebula, and I do not like nebulas in general, and that one. We'll be going there later. That is one nebula that has been almost nightmare-inducing to me. Well, since the rogues aren't really a threat to anyone except maybe themselves, that's quite a number, but we'll just jump ahead. Well, those are more dangerous.
I've got a bandit in my sights.
Dock.
I've got a bandit in my sights.
As you've just seen. Welcome to Planet Houston. With the battleship Mississippi nearby, and in orbit the Liberty Police installation Huntsville. Of course, thinking about it now, Liberty Police installation might also be Liberty Prison installation or something else entirely. There is also the prison Sugarland in orbit of that planet. Just a little side note.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 1. Republican Yellow 11. We're setting the data now. We've received your transmission, Republican Yellow 11. What is your destination?
Which reminds me, gotta do some advertising. 1 second. Alright, enough advertisement done. Let's get down to business. Now that is something. Good payment, but the outcasts are
This is
dangerous.
Battleship Mississippi. You are cleared for launch. Good journey. Enemy ships will be at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
Dock. Go to.
There's also a base of affection you haven't seen so far, at least not in the stream. Is in right that field, should be somewhere around that direction.
Mess with the Viper, and you'll
Meet
get
the
fangs.
outcasts.
Hostile ships in range. We've marked them to make them easier to spot.
They deal far more damage than the rogues. They don't necessarily take more hits than them, but they are still significant. They are still significantly more dangerous.
We show area as clear. Good job. Mission commission out.
Flow 2.
As you can see here, and that's a nice touch I think, is the line of weapon platforms and communication satellites that are basically bordering this debris field. You can see it here on the map, as the little dots and markers here. Weapons platforms, communication satellites somewhere in between.
Cancel. Dock. Trade lane disrupted.
Can I please use that trade lane?
Trade lane disrupted. Dock. Shield failed. Shield restored.
Well, I mean, I could have just entered cruise speed, but I really wanted that trade lane. Oh, only 1 or 2 more missions. Nice. The Junkers are the faction I meant before, by the way.
Dock.
That has a base in that debris field.
Please proceed to dock 1.
They also have a base in the debris field behind planet Manhattan. Nice enough.
Are you looking for something?
Got a line on something?
New here, stranger?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, it is possible I have what you're looking for. Name?
I'm Trent.
I see. I work for the Liberty Navy. This is our base. I might have a proposition for you.
Is it tough?
Don't worry about it. You'll be just fine.
Nah.
Sorry, no deal.
Take care, Mr. Trent.
Hello. Is there anything I can do for you?
Any action going on?
I don't know you. You new here?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I work for the Liberty Navy. This is our base. Card? Fine, you're okay. Well, I am looking for someone to do a job.
Is it tough?
Don't worry about it. You'll be just fine.
Not for me. Better find someone else.
Take care, Mr. Trent.
Was it just my feeling, or did her voice change there a bit? Were there different takes they were using? I'm not quite sure. It sounded a bit like it, at least.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Battleship Mississippi. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
Your cargo bay. You've got nothing here I'm looking for. This is Liberty Police, Epsilon.
Your target can be found at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
This is Navy, Beta 15 and Junkers, Theta 4-2. I have orders to scan your cargo. You will comply.
Certain closeness to the larger solar objects always made me a tad bit nervous. But that distance is just fine. 20k, it's not too much. Not too close.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
No way you're getting to our leader.
Come on, just a few level 1 rogues on that mission? That's weak.
It looks like they're running. We put a waypoint at their intended destination. We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again.
Well, not much difference to the level 1ers.
You're no match for me. Target destroyed. Mission commission signing off.
Level up, level up.
Trent, this is Journy. I'm back from assignment and have a job for you. Meet me on Manhattan. I'll fill you in on the details when you get here.
Very nice. I believe a solid 1,000 above the level requirement that I had. Might be mistaken though, but I don't know. Got the feeling at least.
Dock.
This is Universal Gold 6. We're sending the data now. We've received your transmission.
Imagine sitting in the cockpit about to enter the trade lane from the side, and right before your eyes a transport just rushes through.
New York system.
I shit my pants.
Initiating trade lane sequence.
Dock. Trade lane disrupted. Dock.
Come on, transport. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Dock.
I wanna go through, I wanna go through, I wanna go through.
Shield failed. Shield restored. Shield failed. Cancel.
This is seriously annoying.
Shield restored. Shield failed. Shield restored. Shield failed. Shield restored. Shield failed.
My thrust is at its limits, I can't.
Shield failed. Gun lost. Shield restored.
Well, there goes one wing.
Failed. Shield restored. Shield failed. Gun lost.
There goes the other one.
Shield restored. Shield failed. Shield restored.
Phew. That was tough. I could have ran away, but... you know what the difference is between this now and the mod I was talking about last stream that increases the AI and such? With the mod, I'd be toast by now. For fuck's sake.
Shield failed. Dock.
I can assure you though, I've looked worse than this.
Dock. Trade lane disrupted. Incoming missile.
Long ways, I have neither time nor patience for you. I'm just gonna go. The transport and escort can handle you.
Dock. Incoming missile.
Well, at least scratch his paint.
Dock.
Oh yes, debris field with the junker space, right there. And I'm not sure what you think, but I think I do need a new paint job or something. Maybe a dent here or there that they could, you know, hammer out or so. Yeah.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Don't move. Just listen.
Lonigan, where have
Stay
you...
still. I had to kill a man to escape today. What's one more? Why are you still here? Don't you see what's going on? Freeport 7? Zone 21?
Yeah, the Order.
No! It's not just them. It's Liberty. The artifacts. They're after something.
Look, let's just talk about this.
No more talking. I know what I'm doing now. I have a plan. I wanted to warn you. I felt I owed it to you. Don't try and follow me, Trent. Get out of Liberty while you still can.
What the...
Nice to see you again. How are things?
Interesting. I'm looking for Junko Zane. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah. She asked me to tell you to meet her on the terraforming station on California Minor.
Anything else?
Nope. That was all. Drink, Mr. Trent?
No, thanks. I better get going.
Because don't drink and fly.
Repair complete.
See? Some fresh paint and all looks better.
Mounted.
Actually, because I know what's coming now,
Loaded
that
into
goes a
cargo
bit
hold.
against the I won't use my knowledge and stuff,
Loaded
but
into cargo
since I know
hold.
what's coming, I take some countermeasure flares with me.
Trent, I'm sorry I couldn't meet you as planned. I'm on assignment in California. I can't tell you specifics right now.
No.
Let's just say
I'm
Ashcroft
just trying
provided us
default.
with the
I'm
information we
trying
hoped for.
to do what
Meet me on
everyone else
California Minor
would
as soon as you
do
can.
in this first
We'll
place.
think about it.
I need you on this one, Trent.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be keeping it default. Nothing too special here. No tricks and everything. I'll keep the experience mostly default. Fuck my own ruling. I'm gonna do that at least. That is something I will do because I like to do that.
This is West Point Academy to Liberty Heavy Fighter Patrol. Identify yourself. This is Navy.
Dog.
Received your transmission. Navy Beta 4. Where are you heading? Mission from Planet Manhattan.
Dog.
California is a pretty system. I like it.
Mr. Trent, we need to talk. I was with you on Freeport 7. We met on the rescue ship. Something's going on. I'm being followed. Other survivors from Freeport have disappeared. Please meet me on Los Angeles. Damn it.
Brandon Rowlett, you are under arrest. Cut your engines and stand down. All units, fire missiles. Civilian ship, this was a classified Navy operation. Do yourself a favor and keep this quiet.
Yeah, no.
You fool, you're gonna pay for this.
Impact missile. Impact missile. Impact missile.
I have enemy contact in my sights.
Impact missile. Shield failed. Shield restored.
Did he kill himself?
Contact in my sights.
Shield restored.
Visual on bogey. Dropping the hammers. Bogey's firing.
That's why I brought the countermeasures. Interestingly, these guys only fire their missiles. And if you're unprepared or shoot them right away also and give them the time to turn on you, you'll be dead.
The New York system.
End of story. And now what I gained from this, why I did this, was because of this turret. Rowlett's Revenge. It's basically just a modified Justice turret with a bit more damage. But I like it. I really like it. It's cool. It's a nice little touch. If you actually go through the hassle to kill these guys, that you get this special, unique turret. And I'll be keeping that for, well, forever maybe. At least I do not plan on selling it. If I happen to sell it or lose it or something by accident, well, it can't be helped, but I plan to hold on to it.
Liberty Police, Omega 13. Need some cover, friend?
Incoming missile.
Go away, rogues.
Target in range.
Trade lane disrupted.
Trent, I have you on my scanners. Glad you're here. You're just in time.
I want those scanners, Journy.
Just land and I'll tell you everything you need to know. I'll wait for you in the bar. Journy out.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Just to equal the 30. Welcome to California Minor. Icy planet, terraforming really needed.
Repair complete. Mounted.
Just for the heck of it.
Mounted.
And mine.
Loaded into cargo hold.
You know, if you wanted to see me, you could have picked a quieter place.
I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Well, this is low, I'll give you that.
The reason I called you here, Trent, apart from your glittering social commentary, is to have you do a job. Ashcroft finally talked. Are you interested?
Well, I flew all the way out here, didn't I?
Ashcroft's interrogation has given us a whole new perspective on the inner workings of the artifact smuggling ring. Apparently, there's someone working on the inside in Liberty. We don't know who yet. We think in the Navy, maybe even an officer. My CO has ordered a priority operation to expose this traitor. And since I need a complete outsider for this, I thought of you.
Nice. So when do I leave?
When do we leave? We're working together on this one.
Shh. Has now seriously crippled the Order by bringing down their top man. Again, the LSF reports that the actual leader of the Order, previously known only by his codename Aurelian, was shot and killed while trying to escape from Liberty into Rhineland space. In addition, Liberty officials have also just released his real name.
Sam Lonigan.
How did you know that?
I met him on Freeport 7. He was a tradesman, or at least I thought he was.
He must have been doing recon before the attack.
It wasn't before, it was during. He almost died. Doesn't make sense. He wasn't smart enough to be a terrorist, let alone lead them. He was trying to tell me something.
Sam Lonigan, also known as Aurelian, leader of the terrorist group The Order, was apprehended today at the Liberty border.
Well, whoever he was, he's dead now. Come on, Trent. We got another scumbag to ferret out.
Differences between the English original and the German version are quite fascinating. It doesn't change anything in the great scheme of things, but you know, it's a little change up. I like it. It's in the details. It's always the details, but the details differ a bit.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Planet Cap. There you are. I'm switching to a secure channel. Time to find out if there really is a traitor behind the artifact smuggling. We'll take the trade lane to San Diego. You first, Trent. Let's go.
Dock. Scanning cargo.
The LSF took out a criminal hideout in Magellan. Based on information I got out of Ashcroft, we found hundreds of artifacts. The convoy we're escorting is bringing them to the LSF research lab here in California. The existence of the convoy has been kept secret, and only a selected few know about its cargo and destination. If Ashcroft is telling the truth and there really is a traitor working inside the Liberty military or the LSF, this will lure him out. It's simply too good to pass up. This is Liberty Border Station, San Diego. Please identify yourself. LSF Commander Junko Zane. We're here on special assignment to escort a convoy to Research Station Willard. Acknowledged, Commander. The convoy has already left and is waiting at the Barrera Passage. Hold on, we're uploading a waypoint to your neural net. Got it. Thank you, San Diego. Trent, we've got to hurry. Let's go. Transport HX-17. This is Commander Zane. Sorry we're late. What's your status?
All systems are green. We're ready to enter the passage.
Acknowledged. Let's go.
Well, as you saw, formation flight can do quite a few interesting things. You're still in cruise engine, but are basically standing. Or you can go even faster than cruise engine to, you know, keep up with your transport. Just to show it for you. I'll be slowing down a little bit, flying away, keeping distance. And they wait for me, oh well. Maybe another time.
We've reached the entrance to the pathway, Commander.
Transport leader, proceed to the first buoy.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to first buoy.
Everybody stay alert.
I've never checked if these buoys only are here for the mission or if they are actually permanently here. There are things that just exist for the missions.
Continue to the next buoy and keep your eyes open.
That are just temporarily loaded if you so want.
We're at the second buoy.
Proceed to the third. There's an opening in the passage and an abandoned supply depot coming up. Keep your eyes open.
Proximity alert. Scanner is picking up something.
Where? What is it?
A mine.
Damn it!
Alert! I have multiple inbound contacts coming in from all around us. They're everywhere.
I read them, Transport Leader. San Diego, we are under attack. Repeat, we are under attack and need assistance. Over. Commander Zane, this is Gamma 1 from San Diego. Gamma 1, we need your help. Engage the enemies. Acknowledged. Engaging.
And there is a full wing of Liberty fighters. Nice. LSF fighters even. They're using the Patriot like the police, so.
All of the hostiles are destroyed. We've got to get out of here. Transport leader, proceed to the next buoy on the other side of this zone. Gamma Wing, take flanking positions. We're not too far away from Willard.
Contrary to the police though, they are certainly better equipped with Vengeance Class 4 guns. Shield isn't good though. The Vengeance are basically the improved version of the Justice. Nice weapons, I like them.
This is the last section of the Barrera Passage. Willard Station is very close.
I think it's good as good as a moment as any to show you a nice little feature. If I could remember how to engage it.
I'm glad you showed up, Gamma 1. It was...
Was that really added with a mod? Oh well. Never mind. I never said a thing, no.
Starting to look grim. We got here as soon as we could.
Yes! We made it! Incoming ships, this is Willard Station. Identify yourself.
This is LSF Commander Zane. We're escorting a supply of classified materials to Willard Station.
Understood. We've been expecting you. Proceed to the station. Docking ports are currently offline.
And another
We'll
wing.
have it fixed in a moment.
Thanks again. Trent, I have to land on the station and contact a few people. It's pretty obvious now that there's a mole in the Navy. I'll see you soon.
Commander Zane, you are now cleared to land. Docking ports 2 and 3 are ready for you.
Oh, I recommend you land and get yourself some equipment. We'll meet back in space in a few minutes.
Sure thing, I know exactly what I want to buy.
Repair complete.
Namely, I'm gonna upgrade to the slingshot missile. It's a nice improvement.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Got quite a bit more punch. And a Guardian heavy shield, which is severely better than the advanced sentry shield. Also, a heavy thruster, because, well, it drains less. So, let's go for it. And with that, I'm basically broke. It's fine. It's fun. I'll get my cash. Eventually.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Willard Research Station. You are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Trent, we have to fly back to California Minor. We'll take a shortcut this time. I'm uploading the coordinates. Let's go. Switching to a secure channel. Something's terribly wrong. I wanted to brief my CO on what happened with the convoy, but he's been ordered to Manhattan. My contacts tell me that he's actually been placed under arrest for treason. I tried to find out more, but all my friends at LSF headquarters seem to have disappeared. The only person I was able to contact was King, who's still in Pittsburgh. Hold on. Radar shows several ships on an intercept course. Wow. What are Rhineland Valkyries doing here? Attention, Rhineland vessels. This is Commander Zane of the Liberty Security Force. Please identify yourselves. Over. Rhineland vessels, please respond. Trent, stay alert. Something's wrong here. They're opening fire. Engage. Hostile ship is in sight. military ships in the middle of Liberty? Why did they attack us? Do you think this had anything to do with the artifacts? I just don't get it. Rhineland. Even if there's a traitor in the Liberty military, what do Rhinelanders have to do with anything? We have to get to California Miner and talk to Walker. He's the captain of a Liberty Navy cruiser stationed here in California. He and I worked together on several operations in the past. I know we can trust him. All right, Trent, I'm going to find Walker. Meet me in the bar in a few minutes.
Understood. Stand by. Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Another addition. Why isn't it surprising that King is on Pittsburgh?
You are now cleared to land.
Repair complete.
Hey, Trent! Over here.
This place is starting to feel like home.
Trent, meet Marcus Walker. He's the captain of a Liberty cruiser. He's just agreed to help us.
Always happy to help out the LSF. I've known Junko for years. Sorry to hear about your luck on Freeport 7. You were fortunate to get out alive.
So I've been told.
Seems nowadays if it isn't smugglers, it's the Order, or some other scum trying to take advantage of us. Piracy is running rampant. You know, Trent, the Liberty military is always looking for good pilots to join them full-time. It's a worthy cause.
Thanks, but no thanks. Causes come and go. I think I'd rather just keep freelancing if it's all the same to you.
Suit yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make preparations. Nice meeting you, Trent. I'll see you at the rendezvous.
See you in space, Trent.
Again, differences in the details. In German it's used as a rough translation would be probably it's an honorable job, and Trent says, honorable or not, I'd rather keep freelancing. It's interesting, really interesting. It doesn't change what's been said as a whole. The message comes across as more or less the same. But
Walker and his cruisers
I like
are standing by on the far side of the
It's
planet.
details,
Let's go.
differences. Especially when you know two versions, it's way easier to to notice changes that have been made during translation.
Junko, this is King.
King? What's going on?
After you called me from Willard, I started to ask around a bit. I confirmed that your CO is in prison. There's been a major shakeup in the higher ranks of the LSF.
That's only the tip of the iceberg. We were just attacked by Rhineland Valkyries.
Quite, thanks for the follow.
Rhinelanders?
King, we're almost at our rendezvous point. I'll contact you once we're on Willard Station.
Okay, I'll try to find out what's going on. Talk to you soon. There you are. I'm switching to a private channel. Journy, I just received new orders from High Command. My group has been ordered back to space dock for an inspection. We're supposed to depart in half an hour.
Did they give any reasons?
They
Never
claim that there are
noticed. They are
inconsistencies in our maintenance
strong.
records. Not sure why. We had a
Journy,
complete
not
workup
so
only 2
much.
months ago. This is Research Station Willard. We're under attack and are taking heavy damage. We won't be able to hold out much longer. Repeat, this is Station Willard. We're under attack. Forget about space dock. All ships go to battle stations. Set course for Station Willard. Station Willard, this is Liberty Cruiser Attack Group South, Captain Walker speaking. We're en route to your location and will be in range within a few minutes. What is your status? Over. We're being attacked by Rhineland gunboats and a wing of attack fighters. Several torpedoes have hit the Harmony and the station is on fire. Automatic defenses are failing and our fires are being shot down like flies. Understood, Willard. Try to hold them back until we get there.
This is one of my favorite missions. I always enjoyed it very much. Though I have to say I like the emergency call in German better than the English one. But it's just me being used to the German version, of course.
Willard, This is Attack Group South. We're entering the asteroid field and will be at your location shortly. Acknowledged. 2 more torpedoes have hit the station. We've got plasma leaks in multiple sections. Hurry!
Good God. What a sight.
All fighter wings.
Yeah, the Harmony is getting some
Cruisers,
fire.
break formation and protect Willard Station.
Acknowledged. Trent, watch yourself. This is gonna get rough.
Thanks, man. We'll have.
Yes! That's 1 down.
These gunboats are too fast for our turrets. Fighters, concentrate your fire on them.
Nothing better than a nice space battle.
Several Rhineland bombers. All fighters, intercept the bombers before they can launch their torpedoes.
Acknowledged. Trent, get on it.
Well, that didn't work. Good thing they failed their torpedo shots. At least the first salvo. Well, everything's still halfway in one piece at least.
Got him.
We did it! All the gunboats are out of it. Junko, I'll have to stay here and deploy repair teams. Why don't you join me in the station and we can discuss what's
Walker
going on
that
with
got
the
the
LSF
beating.
and the Navy.
Okay. Trent, this'll take some time, and you've gone beyond the call of duty already. I'm transferring your payment now. I recommend that you take on a few jobs in the meantime. Once I know more, I'll contact you again.
Interesting thing
Right now, I need
about to
find out
happen
what's
right
going
now.
on.
That's what I meant before with the bows, with objects just being temporary for the mission. Battleship just disappearing. I love it.
Alright, this is our stop. Thanks for your help. This is Universal Silver 12-12 to Willard Research Station. I need to dock. Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 3.
And we're moments after the big battle, already convoys and bounty hunters coming back in again. It's hilarious. Trader's buggy. much cash do we need? 6,000. I should be done with 2 missions. Well, easy.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Willard Research Station. Everything's go for launch. Good luck out there.
Your target can be found at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
I didn't pay attention to that one, but oh, not those.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
You're not getting
Little
to the
background
boss.
information,
No
there are
way.
2 types of weapon platforms. They have the not so nice one installed here. I'm going to show you why in a moment. Technically there are more kinds than 2 kinds of weapon platforms, but we've seen 2 now. You've seen 1 so far and know now that these are of a different kind.
You're no match for me.
Target destroyed. Mission commission signing off.
Good. Now on to the weapons platforms. The type you've seen so far has been with the rogue base in the first stream, and with the in Texas. You didn't quite see them, but it was the same type. Quite high, 4 turrets as a whole, 2 laser turrets, 1 upper left, 2nd lower right, and a missile turret on the other side. Those are a bit more special. They are differently formed. As you can see, they have dead angles, so a whole side can't fire. But they have way more turrets. I'm just gonna destroy this one from the blind spot and show how nasty this one can be when you're in full firing arc. They are quite dangerous. Well, 1 more mission. I'm not gonna upgrade my guns again because I have energy trouble as it is. So I'll have to do fine. I could buy come on, class 4 weaponry now with rank 6, but the energy drain just would be a bit too much for me personally at the moment, so I'll just refuse. Could get some more ammo though.
Roger that. Your request to land
this is an interesting mission kind. It's basically kill the target. The target is carrying some loot that has to be destroyed. And I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't even know where he's supposed to be, but sure, let's go.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Planet California Minor. Planetary docking cleared. Good flying.
Not quite happy with it, but alright.
We've uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions.
Go to.
Well, I know where I'm going to make a pit stop, if only for that bit of scrap metal. Alright, just had to make sure there was nothing telling me where he is supposed to be. And he is even in the cloud. Usually, in 90% of situations, you get either a sector where the enemy is, or a debris field, a cloud, a nebula, whatever. Anything that is giving you a rough location. Even though I'd usually prefer the intel on the sector above the cloud, because you see the cloud, it's stretching above a few sectors, so just like the Sierra ice field. It's covering at least half a dozen sectors, and just saying it's in the Sierra ice field could mean everything. With a sector you have a rough idea at least. On the other hand, I can see the point on not doing this.
You got it. Well done. Mission Commission signing off.
Go to.
I was about to ask.
Trent, this is Journy. Something's going on. I need your help. Meet me on Manhattan.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna grab a quick drink while we're flying. I'll be right back.
Dock.
Nah, why bother? Yes. A good thing we still have mission neutrality. Meaning, when you get a mission, you are neutral to all your usual enemy factions for a certain duration. It doesn't last for forever, but I did notice it can be quite useful. If it takes too much time before the mission, they'll turn hostile eventually. If you take too much time after the mission, they also turn hostile.
Dock.
It varies on a few other things too, though, but I'm not that deep with the knowledge on that situation because I usually just use it when I can, and if I can't anymore, I don't care too much and I'll just kill everything. So, yeah.
Trade lane disrupted.
I dare say we get this mission done, probably I'll end the stream after that, but maybe I'll go for a tad bit longer after that. Ladies and gentlemen, Class 3 shields. It's certainly worth the cash. Oops, I may have misclicked there. Shit.
Dock in use. Entering queue.
This is Navy, Theta 6 Freelancer, Alpha 1-1. I'm scanning your cargo for contraband. Okay, you're clean.
Yeah, scan me all you want. A little explanation to that, maybe. There are, I believe, only two wares that are considered illegal. Artifacts and English term. I think it was cotton mine or something. If you have those loaded, you will be asked to drop the load. Otherwise, everything, or at least the police will turn hostile, and everything that's allied with the police and is in the near proximity. And before I forget it, I will make a quick dock here on West Point, because I know myself, and I will forget to buy ammunition for my slingshot. So better do it now while I remember it.
Proceed to dock 4. This is West Point Academy. Liberty Light Fighter Patrol. Submit your designation. This is Liberty Police, Sigma.
Screw the scrap metal, come on. Those $30 that I'm missing now, it's not worth it.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is West Point Academy. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Scanning your cargo bay for contraband. Alright, this is where we get off. Thanks for your help. This
used to multiplayer in this game. I always want to tap the Y button to open the chat window and look where everyone else is. It's just a habit. I don't know why. Alright then, back to Manhattan.
Journy, what's going on?
Over here.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Something. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
Ashcroft's missing. He was on a Liberty dreadnought in a maximum security cell surrounded by armed guards. Trent, you don't escape from that. After our last assignment, I had a few more questions for him about his Rhineland connection. When I got there, he was gone.
Who would transfer him without telling
He
you?
wasn't transferred. Every record of him being arrested was wiped clean. Even the guards were changed. They say they never even heard of Sean Ashcroft.
What do you think's going on?
I don't know, but there's more. Walker. He's gone too.
Walker's gone? But he's the captain of a naval cruiser. Ship captains just don't go missing without someone noticing.
Neither do their ships. It's listed as lost 5 years ago.
5 years ago? That's impossible.
People around us are disappearing, Trent.
Well, we're here. What's our move?
We have to find out what's going on. The last place Walker's ship was stationed was California. Somebody must have seen him. That's where we'll start. Are you with me?
This is a giant mindfuck.
In a few minutes. I need to finish up some business inside first.
Watch yourself.
Keep an eye on our ships, all right?
Mr. Trent, it's very important that you and I speak.
And why is that?
Because we're the last two.
Last two what?
Freeport 7 survivors, Mr. Trent. You and I are the last ones in Liberty. Everyone else is either dead or missing.
Wait, I know you. From the rescue ship. What happened out there?
They were looking for something. I'm a thief, Mr. Trent. I came to Freeport 7 to deliver something that a certain party wanted very badly. Apparently they weren't alone.
You're telling me this is all because of you?
It's not really about me, Mr. Trent. It's about this. This is what they're after. And now they're after us. We need to get as far away from here as possible. Hold it right there. Get your hands up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can explain.
I have my orders. All artifact smugglers are considered enemies of the state and are to be shot on sight.
Free, soldier! I am an agent with the Liberty Security Force. This man is a freelancer who is working with me on assignment.
I found him dealing in illegal artifacts.
Then arrest him.
What? I'm afraid I can't do that.
Soldier, you are bound by Liberty Code to uphold the law. You don't have a choice. If he's a suspect, take him into custody. The law protects him and ensures a fair trial.
Not anymore.
He was gonna kill me.
What do you mean, arrest him?
He was gonna kill us both. Who is that?
I don't know, but he had the right idea. Liberty isn't safe for us right now. We've got to leave.
Trent, no. What about Walker?
We won't be any good to Walker if we're dead. Do you see this man? I don't think he's alone. Journy, we need to stick together and we need some time and distance to sort this out.
I know a place. Follow me.
Well, didn't that take an interesting turn? I'd been an asshole to cut off the stream here. So, we're gonna continue. I would have continued anyway, just messing around a bit. No cliffhanger here, at least not a bad one. Standard operating procedure would be for Liberty to launch a system-wide dragnet for your capture. Escape will not be easy. The reward is your life. Well, thank you.
What's the plan?
First to Fort Bush, and then from there to the Badlands. If they find the bodies on the landing pad, the Navy will lock down all trade lanes. We have to hurry.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your engines and prepare to be taken into custody.
Missile.
Damn, they've blocked the Fort Bush trade lane? Come on, we've got to get out of here now. We have to get to West Point. It's the only way out. The Unity's blocking the entrance. We're surrounded. Trent, I don't think we can get out of this.
Incoming missile.
Ship is in sight.
Situation isn't looking good.
I'm picking up additional hostiles coming in from Manhattan. There's just too many of them. I'm sorry.
Journy, this is King. Proceed to West Point.
King!
Walker here. We'll take care of the battleship. All hands, fire at will. I repeat, all hands, fire at will.
Code Red! I repeat, Code Red! This is the battleship unit. We're under attack and taking heavy casualties. In need of immediate assistance. All available units, please approach Manhattan. 0101. I repeat, please approach all hands abandon ship. I repeat, this is a general order. All units abandon ship.
Missile.
This is Lambda 1 to all fighter groups. Move to intercept remaining fighters. Over. The trade lane is clear. Journy, Trent, get out of here. King, go with them.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Now go.
Well, Walker, if you insist.
We have to go faster.
This is gonna get rough. West Point will be alerted that we're coming. What's the plan?
We have to get to the Badlands.
It's already
There's a place
burning.
where we can hide.
Understood. Lambda 4 and Lambda 5 take flanking positions. We're heading straight for the old trade lane to Ithaca Station. Hostile fighters detected. They're closing fast.
Here they come. Several wings of Navy fighters.
We'll provide you cover.
Understood. Quickly, Trent. We've got to get to the Badlands. You take point.
Lambda 4 is down. Quick! Lambda 5 has been destroyed. We have to get out of here now!
Dock.
We made it. The Badlands will shield us from their scanners. I don't think the Navy will follow us in here.
Damn it. That was close. I think we managed to shake him.
Thanks for getting us out of there. It started to look grim.
Thank Walker. When he told me that Trent's name showed up on the Navy's most wanted list, I knew you were in trouble.
What?
He's wanted for murder, artifact smuggling, treason, and the destruction of Freeport 7. Quite an impressive list, actually. Look, I have to rendezvous with Walker near Detroit. Stay low for a while. I'll be in touch.
Trent, I've uploaded new coordinates. You're gonna meet a friend of mine. Take point.
Things are looking quite grim, aren't they? King, you're flying the wrong way, by the way. Detroit is somewhere else. Damn! Mission's always so intense. I like it.
Approaching ships. This is a restricted area. Turn around at once.
Dr. Van Pelt. This is Junko. Junko Zane.
Journy, is this you? I've heard the news about you on the secure channels. What is going on?
Too long to explain. We need a place to hide.
You are cleared to dock. I'll meet you on the deck.
Cancel. Dock.
And you guessed it, this station usually isn't here either.
Journy. Oh, I'm glad you made it. The secure channel is buzzing with reports about you.
This is Trent.
Van Pelt's my name, young man. Welcome.
We just need to lay low for a while.
Well, you've come to the right place. The only visitor I get is a supply ship once a month.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you doing this far out?
Studying the anomalies in the Badlands. This station you see around you was part of a grand experiment to fuel Liberty's waning resources. That was long before the Gas Mining Guild, of course.
I never heard about that.
Nor would you. There was an accident here. Liberty doesn't like to publicize its failures. It was abandoned. Except for me, of course.
You're here all alone?
Except for the machines. I like it that way. Not a lot of distractions.
To all Liberty bounty hunters and peacekeeping forces, be advised there is a bounty for 2 suspects wanted for questioning. Sending identity data now. They're armed and extremely dangerous. End transmission.
Journy, what is all this about?
I think it has something to do with this.
I see. Clearly an artifact. But I've never seen anything like it.
Freeport 7 was destroyed for it. The man who had it was killed in front of me. We were almost next.
Well, it's very ancient. Rarefied. Cadmium crystal setting. Still active. You might try Quintain.
What, Doctor?
Not what, dear. Who? Professor Roland Quintain of Cambridge. I can't help you with this, but he might. He's a respected xenoarchaeologist.
I don't understand. Help us what?
Why, identify it.
I don't want to identify it. I want to get rid of it.
We can't get rid of it now. There's a reason all this is happening, and we're in the middle of it. At least if we keep it, we have a bargaining chip.
I'm afraid your young man is right, my dear.
Oh, this is just great.
Don't worry. You'll both be safe in Bretonia. Now, how to get you there?
Liberty ships approaching.
Long-range scan shows a Liberty patrol. They must have followed you somehow. They never come out this far.
So much for laying low.
I'm setting the automatic defense systems to cover you. Take the back way.
What back way?
One of the things that was left behind here was a jump gate to Magellan. No one has used it since the disaster, but it still works. It's deep in the Badlands. I'm loading up the coordinates for you now.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Take care of yourself. Good luck, young man.
Thank you.
I don't know.
You must go. Now.
Come on.
Gotta take the door real quick, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go again. Sorry, that was quite important. So, come on Freelancer, please don't leave me hanging now. Well, it did. Alright, we'll start here again, that's alright. Then we watch the cutscene again. Then we continue. Let's go.
Journy, the patrol is getting closer. The interference from the anomaly will only hide you for so long. Quick, head into the Badlands.
Unidentified craft, stay right where you are. You are in violation of Liberty Security Code and are subject to immediate termination.
Liberty Patrol, this is Bedford Station. These people are here under my authority.
Negative, Bedford. Target renegade ships on my signal.
Oh my god, Van Pelt!
Fire!
No! Come on, Trent, we gotta help him!
Journy, get clear! The defense system will hold them off.
We're not leaving you!
cruisers are brutal.
Got the coordinates to the jump gate. Go!
Commander Zane, power down your engines and surrender now.
Alright, Trent, we have to get out of here. Head to the coordinates, quickly.
They're making a run for it. All fighter wings, break formation and pursue.
We've got to make it to the jump gate.
I dare say we could easily kill them all. It's not that many of them left. But, you know, story and such.
According to Van Pelt's data, we should be close to the jump gate. Thank God, it's still working. Let's go.
Dock in use.
A little fun fact, back from the day when I was way younger and started with this game, I still have a different memory of a handful of things. The 3 cruisers here, along with that. Because only one of them always used their main weapon, I also had different shapes for the escort cruisers in mind. I thought there were 2 kinds of cruisers, one with a big main weapon and 2 for escort. Of course that's bullshit, but
We have to keep moving.
still got it in my mind.
The only station around here is Freeport 4. We'll stop there for repairs and try to figure out what's going on. Come on.
L2.
I mean, those memories are all 17 years old now.
Trent, give more power to the engines. I have multiple signals on an approach vector. Prepare to engage.
Commander Zane, you are outmanned and outgunned. Surrender and we will spare your life.
Trent, there's a bounty on our head.
Oh,
They'll never let us
must have
out of here
forgotten
alive.
something.
We have to fight.
Thanks for the reminder.
Target their engines.
I'll make sure to deal with it to the next stream. Gotta make a German and English set anyway, since I'm streaming both languages.
Cease fire! These 2 are under the protection of the lane hackers.
Negative. Those 2 have a big bounty on their heads. Clear out. There's no bounty for hackers.
You leave us no choice. All ships, open fire!
What the? Are you crazy? You'll pay for this.
Last one.
We've got to get out of here. Everybody's looking for you. Uploading a waypoint to
Why do I hear different informations on my
Thank you.
existing or not accent all the
Why are
time?
you helping us?
I've had Englishmen confuse me for a Briton actually, and some people tell me, yeah, you've got a strong German accent, it's pretty easy to tell that you're not a native speaker.
The Navy isn't aware of its
Quite
existence.
interesting.
It's the only safe place for you right now. This is Delta Wing. We found them. Repeat, we found them.
Affirmative, Delta Wing.
Ah.
Missile
So it's basically depending on what I'm saying and... yeah, alright. Well, I guess that happens.
Trent, repair your ship and buy whatever equipment you need. I'll see you shortly.
Dock in use. Entering queue.
Well, someone doesn't like me.
Repair complete. Mounted.
Yes, I do also play online, namely on the New Universe server, though not that active anymore since, well, sad to say, server's mostly dead. And occasionally on Crossfire. Those are the servers I frequented the most. Never been one for the Hamburg City, and oh, which servers are even still active? I have no clue, frankly. I do hold quite some love for the German version, though, since I grew up with it. It's just what I know, and it will always be unique. It will always have a place in my heart, and I can't get around thinking some things I do really prefer with the German voice actors. Not everything, but quite a few things. And I tend to notice right now the little differences in dialogue. Nothing that changes the whole storyline or something, but some nuances are really, really interesting. And just for the note, I saved up some money just so I could get the Class 4 shield here.
Leeds? My friend Tobias runs the equipment dealership there.
The bad news is that Liberty has dramatically stepped up their policies against illegal artifacts.
Yeah, a little sadly.
Rumors speak of hundreds of arrests, and there's a reward on our heads. 1 million credits.
But it's an old game and I play it as vanilla as I can, so... while streaming and recording, so it probably takes a bit of a toll on this old game.
Contacts are closing in fast. Launch all fighters. Picking up at least 4 Rhineland heavy fighters. Man all turrets.
Rhinelanders again. They're here for the artifact. Trent, engage.
Got one. Torpedoes. Got another one. Center is hit. That's it. Last one. Miss Zane, we can no longer protect you. Leave Liberty while there's still time. Good luck.
It's best if we split up. With that price on our heads, every bounty hunter in the colonies is going to be after us. I'll go to Cambridge to find Professor Quintain. Trent, find your friend on Leeds and stay out of sight. I'm uploading the coordinates of the Leeds jump hole. I'll contact you when I reach Cambridge. Good luck, and be careful.
Dock denied.
Starflyer only. Story or just messing around with free flight, more or less? Because story, I do not think that's possible, frankly. I do not think it's possible. That's what I thought. I do not think Starflyer only is possible. Really? Well, that's a tough cookie, but since I plan to make several playthroughs, I might give it a try. I mean, I've been in Sigma 13 with the Patriot and beating up the Corsairs and the Centurions, so tough enemies can be dealt with even in a weak ship, but only the Starflyer. I might give it a try though.
King just contacted me. He's with Walker. He said the Navy has been placed on heightened alert. Jacoby has classified all artifacts as illegal. And congratulations, you and I are now Liberty's most wanted criminals. Take on a few jobs and try to get a new ship. I'll contact you when I find Quintain. Judy out.
Well, Starflyer can only carry one advanced Scorpion since it's class 3. The others are class 2, but I do think energy consumption will be quite the issue there. But I think I really will give this a try. It does sound interesting, and it does sound like damn hell of a challenge. So yeah, sure. Next playthrough or the one after that, probably.
Trent, this is Journy. I've made it to Cambridge. No luck so far finding the professor. I'll contact you when I hear anything. Until then, keep a low profile. Every bounty hunter in the colonies is probably looking for us.
And I can imagine missiles one-shot, sure, absolutely. And I can also imagine you have to really... At a certain point, you will not be able to gain levels with missions anymore. Will probably be more of a bit of trading, salvaging from wrecks and everything to get the level required for the next story mission. Story missions I can see absolutely working since you're rarely alone. But just a mission against the Blood Dragons in Kusari or anything, I cannot imagine that turning out too well.
You won't be sorry with that one, let me tell you. You can trust Richard Winston Tobias to make you the best deal anywhere.
That's certainly a good idea.
I was wondering when you might come back. Are you in some kind of trouble?
You might say that.
You might also say I told you so. I didn't take the time to apprentice you so you could throw it all away on some fool scheme. But you knew better. The deal of a lifetime, you said, remember? Eh? Now look at you. At your hunk of junk on the landing pad?
Yeah.
I suppose you'll be wanting some new parts on that thing. It's good to see you, boy. So are you back now? For good?
It's complicated, Tobias. Seems like all of Liberty is after me.
I see. Well, the first thing to do is get rid of your ship. There's likely to be a description out on it. That'll make you a popular target for bounty hunters. You'll be needing something that blends in better around here. I want you to go and see the ship dealer in New London. I'll tell him you're coming. He'll have a ship for you.
I don't think I have the credits for that.
For once, just do what I tell you, boy. I've been putting some aside. You'll have enough. Come with me.
I mean, I've been doing dagger challenge, if you want to put it that way. It's not that much of a challenge. Not as much as the Starflyer. But starting exactly here, I was getting the dagger for myself. Because I love the ship. I just love the ship. It's great. And been running with it through all of the story until the very end. It was a little bit troublesome, though. A trader only, where's the fun in that? Come on. I mean, you're screwed in bigger battles when you're alone, but it's so easy to get the money you need. Yeah, get the dromedary and it's all gone. You're set for the rest of the story. You don't need anything else if you got a dromedary.
I've uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions.
You know, I love basically everything about this game. Ship designs and everything are great, but the thing that really irks me is the Bretonian ships. They look so damn ugly. I'm halfway thinking I don't buy that thing. I just stick with my Defender. Yeah, and space fish aren't really my kind of thing, no. The Legionnaire.
You're almost there. The installation should be
Might be an
in
idea,
visual range.
actually. Never tried that one before. Shouldn't be too expensive, I think I'll get it.
We're painting everything you need to take out. You're not taking the base.
Only thing that irks me about it, no torpedo. I like my torpedoes. Of course. If I'm not mistaken, should be at Trafalgar Base, New London of the Junkers, behind the what's the shipyard called again? Should be there if I'm not mistaken. Nah, to hell with it. I think I'll really get it. I mean, no torpedo in Bretonia is not that much of a deal breaker. I'll manage.
We show objective completely destroyed. Now clear out of there before reinforcements arrive. Mission commission out.
But for simplicity reasons, I'll wait one more mission and then I'll go for it. Then I don't have to grind up the cash again. Damn well is. I never really went for the cavalry or cavalier or what is it? Cavalier. Because, well, fish. Go-to's been the Crusader so far. I mean, still fish, but at least it's got some heavier weapons and shields and everything. The Piranha also works, but same issue. It's a light fighter. It's not usually like the heavier types. That's true. The racks are pretty good. I'm not gonna use any racks in this playthrough though, or probably not, since I'm trying to do a more or less what a newer player will experience, and in the next playthrough will also be vanilla game probably, without a challenge thus far, with a bit more intel, a few more secrets and hidden things you do not stumble upon originally when starting up the game. Just trying to show a handful of different experiences. Come on, I can't go around Roller's Revenge, yes? That was the one exception I made, because I do want that weapon. Hey, extra bounty is realistic. That you just want to stay. But I haven't touched any wreckage so far. Haven't shown any jump holes so far, so I try to keep the nice little quality of life tricks and everything to a minimum. Never said I'm very successful with that, but well, to be fair, you do not really expect get the gains, whatever. Not many people expect, I believe, that the first mission already has some hidden little goodie. And going, doing your own thing in story missions is always such a thing.
Your target can be found at the mission waypoint.
I mean,
Refer to the nav
people
for
are
more
keeping,
specific instructions.
people keep reminding you what to do, what to get. Hurry up, move it, you're too slow and everything. That's quite true. Sadly, I didn't get the kill for the Unity, as I just noticed. I've been trying a tad bit.
Go to.
You have to explain this one, since it requires you to change your reputation quite early with the max battleship skilled. What does that what does your reputation have to do with that? I'm not familiar with that change. I mean, battleships destroyable. Battleships only appear in story missions. Oh, that's an idea. Now there's an idea. Right, never considered that. Should be the only one though you can kill with a... Should be the only allied battleship you can kill.
We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until
That's all possible. It shouldn't be too hard.
Boss, no way, no how.
Track failure.
Shouldn't it count as a kill though if it's allied? I mean, technically you still destroyed it. Shouldn't it count?
We think the target might be at the waypoint we've uploaded to your nav map.
See? Not even need to to mess up your reputation. You can just kill it anyway.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
Shield failed. Shield restored.
Nah, I can just hold myself back. let the Rhinelanders take down the Harmony to the most part until I go for the finish. I mean, happened before. When I just hold back, it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, interesting. Hawks.
Objective eliminated. Mission commission out.
Trent, this is Journy. I finally found a lead that might help us find Professor Quintain. Meet me on Cambridge. I'll be waiting for you in the bar.
I absolutely know that, and I used that guy in the past to get quite some cash. Yeah, taxes are nice to get, but oh well. Haven't really tried to get lots of cash so far, but it's quite easy in Liberty. Bretonia, Kusari, it's easy everywhere when you know where to look. And I mean, the moment you reach Bretonia, everything's fair game, so no limit for the money. All easy. Yep, and that means grinding. Grinding or get some more cash. Loot some more wrecks and everything. That's a bit of a downside, so I'll keep it easy here. At least in this playthrough at the very least. Damn right it is. Actually, I'm thinking, I don't think I ever bought the Legionnaire. I had the Centurion once, and the Titan lots of times, but I do believe I never flew the Legionnaire. Should be interesting.
Trade lane disrupted.
Well, that didn't work out. Not feeling like fighting all the mollies. Oh really? It performs that well? Curious. I think it should be there around 2 class 5 fuck up time. Oh, it does look quite nice. On the piranhas, all good. I mean, sure. Let's give this a try. Why the hell not? It's not like I have some more fashionable choices here around. So, let's go for it. Ah, damn me. 5k off. Oh well.
Dock.
Well, I can certainly count the amount of times I've been on this base on maybe not one hand, but certainly on two.
Ship purchase complete.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll need it back in Kuzari, and there they come with a class 4 shield anyway. And since I'm not keeping my money together the best I can possibly do here in this playthrough, I'm just gonna stick with that. It'll be fine.
Mounted.
Feels nice.
Go to.
Yeah, certainly got a good feel to it.
Go to.
Hey, for 2003, come on. That's alright if they pop in at, I don't know, I think 15 to 12k or so.
Dock. Trade lane disrupted.
Well, that might be true, but I've been on HHC for a bit, and no, absolutely will never return to that server again.
Dock.
Not just to me, but also to a few friends of mine that I met on New Universe after that. It's just, if one clan is basically in the sheets, if you want to put it that way, with the admins and mods and everything, you can't do anything. They fuck you up, they kill you, they tax you, they break every rule in the book, and you get punished if you fight back. So, no. Absolutely not. I don't know if it still is that way, but that it was even allowed to go on for several years from what I've heard. No. That's not a server I want to be in.
Dog.
Well, it had to backfire at some point that no one wants to play on a server like that. And to be fair, that's already quite a few years back. I believe should be 4, maybe 5 years.
Dog.
Someone could think they don't like I fly their ship. Oh well.
Dog.
I believe Discovery, it was called, was very much active, at least last I checked. Have you been there ever before?
Dog.
So basically every usual ship just now viable. I've never been on Discovery myself, just heard it was rather popular.
Mounted.
Hey.
Well, I do remember getting blown up by a nomad ship or two an hour into the server, so that was fun.
The doctor has disappeared.
You mean like the others?
No, not like them. This one left a trail, but I'm gonna need your help, Trent. Are you with me?
That's why I'm here. Count me in.
Good. What do you know about xenoarchaeology?
Not much. Why?
Just let me do the talking, and whatever you do, keep that artifact out of sight. I don't want a repeat performance of Manhattan.
Anything else?
Yeah. Bring the bottle. Very nice of you to see us on such short notice, Mr. Vance.
When you said in your message that you and Dr. Trent were from the Hammer Research Institute in Liberty, I could hardly refuse. It's not entirely unusual for Dr. Quintain to miss an appointment now and then, even one regarding funding.
We understand. We'd made it quite a while ago. I'm just pleased the university put me in touch with you.
I do a lot of work for Dr. Quintain, shuttling people and equipment back and forth to his research sites. But I'm sorry, usually I can find him, but...
You mean you don't know where he is? He doesn't know where he is. Ouch.
Oh, he hasn't been around for weeks. Probably doing deep research. He doesn't always tell us. Dr. Sinclair doesn't even know where he is. Have you spoken to her yet?
No.
She's been doing field work for the professor for years.
Has she? Do you think she'd mind if we looked her up?
No. Funding is what these scientists live for. Well, that and a little recognition, of course.
Of course. Can you tell us where Dr. Sinclair is now?
Sprague. I'm afraid I can't get her a message, though. It's too far out.
That's all right. We'll go to her. You've been very helpful, Mr. Vance. Thank you.
I think Dr. Sinclair will be quite pleased. Last week, nothing. This week, you and the Rhinelanders.
What Rhinelanders?
From the New Berlin Museum. They're also very interested in their work. You just missed them.
Uh-oh.
We gotta move. Get whatever you need here on Cambridge and meet me in space. Don't take too long, Doctor.
I won't.
Academics.
Well, as I said before, when admins and everything are just as happy to fuck up the regular player, even the new player, it's not that much of a surprise. Just gonna refill my glass real quick, be right back. Alright, there we go again. Alright. Up to Sprague. The weapons do not fit on this ship.
Took you long enough. We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
Dog.
These Rhinelanders could have left hours ago. We have to get to Sinclair before they do. I checked the star chart. Sprague is a remote planet in the Omega-3 system. It's not too far from here.
Depending, favorite vanilla ship that you can buy in aesthetics or combat capabilities or both.
Incoming ships, this is the Norfolk. Your trajectory indicates that you are traveling to the Omega systems.
Well,
Be advised that tensions between the Bretonia
if I
Empire
just purely take aesthetics into account, I believe I really like the dagger, but I have to get pure aesthetics to the Valkyrie. I do love that ship. Ooh, nice. Fighting capability, it's Either the Titan or the Eagle, depending if you like more armor or a bit more maneuverability. And both from combat and from aesthetics, the Saber is my go-to.
I'm sure she has her reasons. There's the jump gate. You first, Trent.
Dock.
Well, that does really sound nice. Maybe I should look back into the server at some point. We'll see.
The star chart describes Sprague as an unpopulated planet with no trade lane connections. We'll have to fly from here to Freeport 1 and then through open space.
Dock.
This is where we have to leave the trade lane.
Incoming ships. Be advised. Rhineland forces have set up blockades in Omega-7. No ships are allowed access to Rhineland space. All merchant vessels are to remain at Freeport 1 until the crisis is over.
Freeport 1, we're on our way to Sprague to bring supplies to an archaeological expedition. Have you detected any Rhineland ships in the area?
Negative, but Sprague lies beyond our patrol routes. If you are attacked, we won't be able to send help.
Understood. Thanks for the warning. Trent, I've uploaded the coordinates to Sprague into your neural net. Come on.
Well, break-like maneuverability sounds very familiar from the Crossfire server. Not gonna lie, I think I docked on Freeport 1 maybe twice during all those years of Freelancer. There is nothing in vanilla game that is interesting to me.
Omega-7? Rhineland is now in direct violation of the Borman Treaty. The colonies haven't been this close to an open military conflict since the 80-year war between Rhineland and the GMG. Vance gave me the frequency of the dig site beacon. I'm not picking up a signal yet. We probably have to get closer. Almost there. Still no signal.
I actually had to think for a moment which two bases you mean, but yeah, of course. There are two bases, but you never visit them, because why? There is nothing.
We made it. You duck first, Trent.
Yeah, I remember now.
Rhineland ships! Where did they come from? Break and attack! An enemy has locked onto me.
Shield failed. Shield restored.
I am under attack.
An enemy has locked onto me.
Well, maybe I should have gotten some ammo for my missile.
Have bogey in my sights. Got visual. Weapons are hot. Hostile contact has me in lock.
Last one. We have to head down to the planet and get Sinclair the hell out of here. I hope we're not too late. You first, Trent. We have to hurry. I have a bad feeling that there are more of them out there somewhere.
That battle can get a little bit nasty, that's true. But that's not the most problematic I see with the Starflyer challenge, honestly. I do see one of the biggest issues will probably be in Frankfurt. I'm not gonna say more to avoid spoilers. Should anyone watch this and actually not know the game?
The dig site isn't on any of the charts. We're gonna have to search for it.
Let's hope it's still there and that these Rhinelanders didn't find it already.
I'm getting a faint signal. Must be the dig site. Hold on. Yes, I think that's it. Looks like they had to excavate inside this rock formation to get to the dig site. Activating landing sequence. This must be the entrance. I'm going in.
No lights, no radio contact. This doesn't feel right.
Let's hope for the best. Maybe they're all digging for artifacts and don't even know we're coming.
Do you think we're too late?
We have to find Sinclair and get the hell out of here.
And you say you got this where exactly?
I gotta check that in a moment. Didn't pay attention to that.
Sane people are after us. We were told you could help.
Look around you, Miss Zane. You are standing in the living history of the Domkavash, a race that predates early man by over 10 million years. Up until recently, relatively speaking, they were the inhabitants of much of our new home here in Sirius. I've been working for years to piece together fragments of their past, their culture, technology, language, anything. These panels here have been the core of my research. They've shed light on some of their writings, but thanks to this piece, I'm close to unlocking their code. Yes, I know quite a lot about this artifact, but not why anyone would want to kill for it.
Know anything about cloaking Rhineland ships?
Mr. Trent, I am a scientist. I deal in facts, not fiction.
Well, you better listen to the facts. A lot of people have died because of this trinket. There's something going on in the colonies. People are being killed. Others have disappeared, like your colleague, Dr. Quintain.
Quintain hasn't disappeared. He's a recluse.
He's gone under, that's what I think. And a man like him only goes under for a very good reason. I think he knew too much.
This is ridiculous.
Is it? We find out that Rhineland has an active interest in your research, and when we get here, we're attacked by Rhineland ships using a technology I have never seen before. Still not enough of a connection for you? How about that friends of mine, trusted people in the Liberty military assigned to stop illegal artifact smuggling, are gone, like they were never there? Maybe they knew too much too. They just didn't see it coming like Quintain. Well, I do, and you should too.
And with him gone, that only leaves you.
I figure those ships are coming back here soon, and there's no telling what else they're bringing with them. You, Doctor, can either be a live scientist on the run or a dead one in the ground. Which will it be?
I'm not leaving without my work. Besides, how do I know you aren't the enemy?
Doctor, we've got over a dozen ships on our screen. I don't know what kind. We didn't see them coming.
I told you they were coming back.
Pack up what you can and send the others to the ships.
Yes, Doctor.
All right, I'm with you.
Come on, we've got to go. Doctor, the panels have been loaded into Mr. Trent's hold.
Good. Get clear while you can.
They'll tear this place apart.
Come on!
More like a tongue or a very, very weird beard.
Oh my god, they destroyed our base, my work! Jesus, they blew up the docking ring.
Never mind that. We're outnumbered. We've got to get out of here.
Where?
Into the nebula. There's a place we can hide. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Quickly, people, let's move out.
Way ahead of you, ladies.
lost them in the nebula. We made it! Hold on. Checking radar. Clear! No sign of them. Doctor, where are we going?
Baxter Research Station. It's been abandoned for over a decade, but life support should still be functioning. You weren't joking when you told me about ships appearing out of nowhere. Thank you for getting me out of there.
You're welcome.
This is it. We should land here. Keep your eyes open, they can't be that far off.
I think we've managed to shake them for now.
I hope you're right.
Do you ever get tired of this?
The running and fighting?
No, this.
Tell you the truth, I don't even pay attention anymore.
It's a view like this that got me into xenoarchaeology in the first place. I thought, if the universe exists for eons, but I could only experience it for a brief moment of time, I wondered what a more ancient race must have thought of it. I wanted to live through them. If you're right and Quintain has hidden himself, that means he's still out there somewhere. What's that?
They found us! We've got to get out of here!
Well, that's the thing.
Where? Where are we going?
The leads. I have a friend there. Come on.
That is the very, very strange thing about this base.
Repair complete.
There is level 5 equipment here for sale, including the catapult missile and the Starkiller missile launcher. But you need level 10 to purchase the weapons. And the base only exists for this mission alone. That is quite ridiculous. I'll be getting the... I can't. Never mind. Yeah, that's the issue with this base. I do not understand why that decision was made, honestly. I do see everything, and I do not understand either why it's Liberty equipment. Because, let's be honest, we're in the middle of Bretonia, or at the edge of Bretonia, and certainly not close to Liberty. There shouldn't be Liberty equipment here. And especially not Class 5, but who knows what the developers have thought to themselves, right?
The station is exploding! We can't outrun them this time. Trent, engage!
In some situations, absolutely. I don't actually know if development had to be rushed, but I mean, things like that, they just appear like it. They just had to get something finished, and yeah, didn't really pay attention to the details anymore after that. Well, understandable in that case. I mean, I still love the game. It's not like that, but I think it could have been a bit better. It is absolutely an all-time favorite. That's why I still play it after all these years. And why I decided to stream and record this, just because, hell, why not? Get some attention to a very good, very old game.
Radar is clear. Nice fighting, but I'm sure there'll be more. We have to get to Trent's friend in Leeds. I'm I'm sure the jump gate's being watched. Sinclair, what's your status? Any ideas how to get out of here?
I'm okay. There's a jump hole to Cambridge nearby.
That weapon correction didn't work out for you, did it?
Let's go.
So tell me, why did you come here? Surely not just to return the artifact to me.
Doctor, ever since Trent came in possession of the artifact, we've been hunted. First by the Liberty Navy, then
Looks
bounty
like it.
hunters, now Rhinelanders. Everybody seems to be after it, and we don't even know what it is. A friend told us that Professor Quintain might be able to shed some light on this.
And Quintain has disappeared?
His lab was destroyed. The only lead we could find was your pilot, Vance. He told us where to find you.
I love to say I know all about this game, but I'm pretty sure I only know around 99% maybe, if I'm lucky. There has to be something, some secret, some nook, some cranny that I didn't see so far. But it happens. That's the nice thing about it, and I don't think it's quite relaxing, honestly. Of course, I don't use it a lot, if at all, but I'm aware of it at least.
We have to head to New London and from there to Leeds. I doubt the Rhinelanders will look for us here, but we need to stay sharp.
Trent, take the lead. Head for the new coordinates. We need to know what's going on with this artifact.
ETS2? Doesn't ring any bell right now.
I found it on planet Pygar and knew
What's it?
immediately that it was of great archaeological significance. I was scheduled to fly to Cambridge to get Professor Quintain's expert opinion. But then the artifact was stolen and I didn't even go to Cambridge.
Ah,
I haven't seen the
yeah,
professor in
somewhat.
years.
They're in a slow ass ship,
I guess the best
but
thing we can do is fly to Leeds
at least the
and regroup.
scenery is beautiful. Trading I really only do on servers, and only because to get some cash, because it's the most reliable way usually.
Damn it! They found us. Trent, engage.
Stop! Do not open fire. We mean you no harm. We're here to warn you.
Why should we trust you?
Because we have deserted from Rhineland. Our squadron opened fire on us after we disobeyed orders to destroy a civilian transport. We had no choice but to flee. The Rhineland military is watching all exits out of this system. You have an artifact they want, and they know that you're here in Cambridge.
Why are you telling us this?
Survival. We need you as much as you need us. We're heading to a jump hole that will take us directly to Leeds. It will be watched, but they are guarding it well because very few people know about it. Together, we might be able to fight our way through.
I believe them.
Fine. We're coming with you.
Follow us. We're uploading the coordinates.
Go to.
What's the plan?
Our wing was outfitted with cloaking devices. Strange-looking things. They're part of a secret Rhineland weapons program. We'll cloak ourselves before we reach the jump hole. They will think that you're an easy target, but we'll give them a little surprise.
Well, certainly a good tip with a legionary. The maneuverability is quite nice.
Damn it! The jump hole is blocked by a battleship. What are we gonna do?
We'll take care of the battleship. Maintain radio silence.
Now that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Mr. Trent, we've been looking for you. Hand over the artifact and we will spare your life. Have it your way.
All fighter wings, engage. Target their engines. It's a trap! Incoming torpedoes, evasive maneuvers. We're hit! All hands, pilot ship, repeat!
Of course, and I go for the prettier ship, the Dragon! Because here too, I really love the aesthetics. Of all Kazari ships though, to be fair.
Let's get out of here. Mr. Trent, you go first.
I think back on Leeds I'm gonna end for today though. Getting hungry.
We made it. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. But this isn't the end of it. Something has happened in Rhineland, and I'm afraid the worst is yet to come. We'll fly to the Norfolk and give ourselves up. Hopefully someone in the Bretonia military will believe our story. Good luck to you.
The trade lane to Leeds is near. We should go.
Who are we meeting on Leeds?
An old friend of Trent's. This will be interesting.
Interesting little detail, just in case you don't know that. When you take your time here, the two Rhinelanders that just helped can be seen flying through Leeds' atmosphere. Found that out by accident, but I thought it was pretty nice. It was cool. A bit risky for those guys, but what they mean.
Take the trade lane. We're almost there.
Dock.
I can't believe we made it through all of this. Thank you. Don't mention it. Land on Leeds. We'll meet in the equipment room.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
where have you been? I've been worried about you. But I see you've been in good company.
Journy, meet Tobias.
Richard Winston Tobias Esquire, dear lady.
Tobias sort of, raised me.
And from such humble beginnings, your head grew to its present size?
We're all clear. Nobody followed us.
Good.
And who do we have here? Another girl? Tell me, boy, what have you been doing?
Tobias, we need a safe place to lay low for a while.
Doctor, can you decipher the writing on the artifact?
I can do most of it, but not alone. I need Quintain.
Damn.
Like it or not, Trent, if we're gonna get some answers, I think we're gonna have to find Quintain.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Look, this may take some time. Sinclair will do everything she can with her work, and I'll dig around for any leads on Quintain. You try and scare up some business, we could probably use the credits. Anyway, I can't have you lounging around here like a big ox waiting for things to happen. What?
I can't remember when I ever saw such a vision of loveliness.
Oh, brother.
I certainly prefer the English version of this dialogue. That I can say for sure.
Repair complete. Mounted.
You've seen nothing.
Mounted.
Nah, fuck it, I'll get by. Alright, but I think I should really end it for today. 3 hours isn't that bad. Absolutely English dialogue, just in most cases it's just way better. I do remember the German dialogue fondly, if only for nostalgic reasons, but the English certainly got the edge. At least in 90% of the situations. I do thank you for watching though, and I hope I'll see you too in the next stream. So, with that, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I may be seeing you next time. See you around.